You know what's even better than playing games? Playing with friends. So that's why I've been digging around, finding the absolute top 15 best multiplayer games for Android and iOS. Seriously, these games are going to make your next game night legendary. So grab your friends, get your phones charged, and let's dive in. Number 15. The Ghost multiplayer horror throws you and friends into creepy maps with varying objectives like survival, escape, and finding clues, all while Ghost tries to hunt you down. The multiplayer aspect is where it shines, with voice chat turning tense moments into pure chaos. Expect goofy graphics, occasional glitches, and a few ads, but the jump scares and player interactions make it worth a download. Before we continue, I would like to mention the sponsor of today's video. A great multiplayer game gives you freedom, teamwork, and endless fun, and Once Human delivers on all three. This upcoming free-to-play open-world survival game lets you explore, fight, and build alongside your friends in a massive post-apocalyptic world without any pay-to-win mechanics. Whether you're battling massive bosses, racing motorcycles across the wasteland, or co-building bases, Once Human gives you plenty of ways to team up and make every session unique. You can jump into PvE dungeons, take on world events for rare loot, or face terrifying monsters with your squad. And if you're feeling competitive, the game also offers open PvP zones where you can test your skills against other players and fight for valuable resources. Whether you prefer teaming up for survival or going head-to-head in combat, there's something here for everyone. Pre-register now to get exclusive gold cosmetics and enter the lucky draw. A PC version is already live, and everything you do there will carry over when mobile launches in April. Grab your squad and check the links in the description. Number 14. Feral Frontier is a wild, chaotic mobile game that's best enjoyed with friends. It's a difficult game. You'll probably die a lot, especially at the start. Sometimes the controls are a bit tricky and you might find a few small bugs. But if you like games where you can laugh with friends while fighting monsters and you don't mind a challenge, then Feral Frontier could be fun for you. Number 13. Tower of Fantasy is focused on fast-paced combat and multiplayer with a more sci-fi aesthetic. The open world is huge, which is great, but it also feels empty. The combat is a blast. It's fast, flashy, and combo-heavy, which is exactly my kind of thing. What kept me coming back was the weapon system. Seriously, collecting and upgrading weapons is addictive. Each one has different abilities, and figuring out the best combos is where I found the most fun. Overall, Tower of Fantasy is a decent time killer if you like anime games and don't mind gacha. Number 12. Bhop Pro is basically like someone bottled up the best parts of Counter-Strike 1.6's movement and crammed it into a mobile game. You'll spend hours trying to perfect those jumps to feeling like a total pro. The maps are a mixed bag, but when you find a good one, especially for racing friends in Bhop or surf mode, it's genuinely a blast. It's simple to play and you can play for a long time. I highly recommend it. Number 11. Warship's Mobile 2 Naval War is a game that promises high seas action and strategic battles. The graphics are pretty impressive, with detailed ships and realistic water effects. The controls are straightforward, even for those new to mobile games. Warship's Mobile 2 offers both PvP and PvE modes, so there's something for everyone. In PvP, you'll face off against other players in intense naval battles. Overall, Warship's Mobile 2 is a fun and engaging game that's perfect for fans of naval warfare. Number 10. Brawlhalla is like, you know those cartoon fights where everyone's swinging giant hammers and stuff. That's basically this game. The first time I played with my friends, we were just dying laughing. We set up a custom match, and it was just pure chaos. There's just so much going on, so many different characters, and they all have these crazy weapons. If you're looking for something silly and fun to play on your phone, you should give it a shot. Number 9.
Our base is under attack.
Art of War 3 is set in a near future where two warring factions, the Confederation and the Resistance, are fighting for global domination. You can choose your side and join the conflict, or create your own clan and fight with your friends. If you're looking for a game that will test your skills and make you feel like a battlefield commander, then you should definitely try Art of War 3. Number 8.
Well, ain't my first rodeo.
In Liar's Bar Mobile, you playing games against other people online. You're trying to figure out who's lying and who's telling the truth, while also trying to get away with your own bluffs. Playing with friends is absolutely the way to go. When someone gets called out on a particularly ridiculous bluff, the reactions are priceless. If you have a group of friends who enjoy multiplayer games, I highly recommend giving it a try. Number 7. CarX Drift Racing 3 is a solid drifting game that offers a lot of content and replayability. The graphics and physics are impressive. Best thing about this game is the multiplayer mode. You can race against other players from around the world and see who's the best drifter. However, the game can be a bit grindy at times, especially if you want to unlock all the cars and upgrades. If you're a fan of drifting games, I would definitely recommend checking this one out. Number 6. Stardew Valley is a masterpiece. It's a perfect blend of farming simulation, RPG elements, and wholesome storytelling. You inherit a small farm, and from there, the game is all about building your dream life. You'll plant crops, take care of animals, and fish in peaceful rivers. But that's just the beginning. There's a whole world to explore. The game features mysterious mines full of treasures, a charming village full of quirky characters, and even opportunities to find love and start a family. The pixel art style is stunning, and the music is incredibly relaxing. There's also a surprising depth to the story with little details that make the game feel personal and meaningful. Whether you want to focus on farming or dive into the social aspects of the game, Stardew Valley has something for everyone. It's easily one of the best simulator games you can play on mobile. Number 5. T3 Arena is a 3v3 arena shooter, so matches are quick, which is perfect for short attention span. There's a decent variety of game modes, from your standard team deathmatch to battle royale. However, unlocking all characters requires grinding or spending money. But if you're looking for a casual mobile shooter that looks good and is easy to pick up, give it a shot. Number 4. Sky Children of the Light is such a vibe. It's not like anything else I've played. The whole atmosphere is just so chill and beautiful. Flying around these gorgeous landscapes, collecting light, and meeting other players, it's incredibly relaxing. It's perfect for when you just want to unwind and escape into a beautiful world. Just don't expect a super intense, action-packed experience. It's more about the journey than the destination. Number 3. Oxide Survival Island is basically mobile Rust. You're dropped on an island, punch trees, craft questionable tools, and try not to get murdered by other players. Playing alone is hard. Other players will often attack you and steal your stuff. It's much better to play with friends. The game could be much better if the graphics were improved. Right now, it's a bit rough, but if you play with friends and like games where you build things and try to survive, you might enjoy it. Number 2. Playing Fortnite on my phone is a fun way to pass the time. The graphics look really good, almost like I'm playing on a console or computer. I like that there are always new things to do in Fortnite. Sometimes there are special events, like concerts or even stories that happen in the game. One thing that's really cool is that you can make your own maps and play on maps that other people have made. The only downside is that the game is not available through official app stores, requiring players to download it directly from the Epic Games website. Number 1. Darkest Days is a multiplayer open-world game where you try to survive after the world ends. Visually, it's pretty good. The gameplay is a mix of exploring, building, and fighting. You'll spend a lot of time searching for resources. You can also team up with other players to fight big, tough bosses. These boss fights are where the game gets really exciting. The game can be quite challenging and requires a lot of time. It's for people who enjoy a post-apocalyptic setting, exploring, and fighting with friends.